Hi, I'm Dave Epstein. Welcome to this edition of Growing Wisdom, and today I'm talking about a little plant, this little Fothergilla I discovered at a wholesaler's. It's Berry's Greenhouses. They're in Medway, and again, they're basically a wholesale place. However, you can find this at your local nursery. It's a little Fothergilla. This one's called Mount Airy. Let's take a look. You have a whole little area where they're growing this Fothergilla. This is Mount Airy, and Fothergilla is wonderful. It grows in full sun. It will flower in part shade, but it prefers the full sun. The fall color's fantastic, and the nice thing about the Fothergilla is that the flowers will come out a little bit before the leaves, so you kind of get this beautiful show of flower, and then the leaves come out. Some plants you got to wait until all the leaves come out. So Fothergilla Mount Airy, a really nice shrub, about 3 to 6 feet tall. Prefers acidic soil, and a nice perennial shrub to add to your garden. This is my Fothergilla. Now this is Fothergilla major, a larger size than the one I showed you, not a dwarf. You can see it hasn't quite bloomed yet, but it's fairly tall, part sun. It will also sucker, which I've cut some of them out because I don't want it to get too bushy. And we've put a cornus moss behind it, so I get the cornus moss to bloom first, and then this will start blooming after, and the succession of blooms will continue. So it likes to be in this sort of woodland environment, native. It would grow kind of almost near a swamp or something like that. And you can see the little buds here just ready to come out. So it's a nice plant, but this guy's about 8 feet tall, so just be aware if you get the species variety, not the gardenia, those are the dwarf varieties, it's going to get fairly large. The one I showed you will stay smaller. So as you can see from that little show of the greenhouse growing of the Fothergilla, how beautiful they look. And you know, I did end up with one of them here. Not really much of a scent on them. You'll see other varieties. I tend to put mine at the back of the border. They make a nice shrub. They're a good plant because of the early color of the flowers and the fall color of the leaves. So Fothergilla, definitely something to add to the garden. For this edition of Growing Wisdom, I'm Dave Epstein.